wrong? Did I stop being the person he fell in love with? I replayed our conversations, analyzed my actions, and tried to pinpoint the exact moment things started to change. This internal searching was exhausting. It placed the burden of a shared problem squarely on my own shoulders. I believed that if I could just be better, more interesting, or more understanding, I could fix us. I didn't realize yet that you cannot fix something when you are the only one who sees it as broken. This gradual breakdown taught me an important lesson about intuition. Our intuition is our soul's guidance system. It speaks in whispers, not shouts. It sends us feelings, a sense of unease, or a subtle knowing in our gut. We often learn to ignore these whispers because the truth they carry can be painful. We want to believe in the best, so we silence the inner voice that is trying to protect us. Looking back, I see that my intuition was sending me clear signals all along. The relationship wasn't just in a rough patch, its very foundation was cracking, and my attempts to patch it were only temporary fixes for a much deeper issue. Then, the confusion gained a name. It wasn't a dramatic discovery or a tearful confession. It was a series of small, undeniable clues. A name that appeared on his phone too often. A new friend he spoke of with a little too much excitement. A social life that suddenly had a new center of gravity, one that didn't include me. The emotional betrayal was far more painful than any physical act could have been. It was the realization that the sacred space we had built for two was now occupied by a third person's energy. His attention, his emotional investment, and his future plans were now being shared, and I was no longer the primary recipient. The self-blame intensified. My mind raced with comparisons. I would torture myself by imagining their conversations, their connection. What did she have that I didn't? Was she funnier, more exciting, less complicated? This spiral of questioning was a lonely and dark place. It made me feel small and inadequate. I was judging my own worth based on someone else's inability to honor our commitment. This is the great deception of betrayal. It makes you believe that the problem is you. It tricks you into thinking that you are the one who needs to change, that you are the one who is lacking. We had our first breakup. It was messy and emotional. There were tears, promises, and a desperate attempt to put the pieces back together. He said all the things I wanted to hear. That it was a mistake, that he was lost, that I was the one he truly wanted. And because I still loved him, I believed him. I chose to see the good in him, to believe in our history, and to give our love a second chance. We tried to rebuild. For a short time it felt like we might make it. But trust, once shattered, is like a broken mirror. Even if you glue the pieces back together, you can never look at the reflection the same way again. The old patterns returned, but this time they were clearer.